Hello, viewers, and welcome to a new episode of your program Winner Salone Stories with me, Konnah Sesay. Inside the program today, I deal with Comedian Selfie, where he happen for be a well-known name in Sierra Leone when he gets to do with comedy business. Hello, Comedian Selfie, and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much and welcome to this awesome opportunity. Well, a stand-up comedian of the Republic of Sierra Leone and a content creator and as well as an actor, an all-rounded comedian and a student as well.
Wow,
So,
you did do so many things, just you alone, so many activities. How you can go about them?
that's where the choice of priority comes in. You major the major and minor the minor. When it's time for school, then you know waiting for do. When it's time for business, put on the business coats, then we jump on the lane.
Major in your major and minor in your minors. Let me talk about you comedy work where you they do. As a comedian, how it starts for you? What motivates you for going to comedy?
Poverty. Straight off. Yeah. I started comedy actually 2018. At that time, all doors were shut. So then I asked myself, really, what me go do? I don't try so many things. So when I comedy, then God wants for that I reach. So when I reach there, be hard for no sinner. But I know growing up, it was never part of the plan. Like I never be comedian. No, I always wanted to be an actor but not a comedian. But along the way you get for find yourself. So then I found comedy. I found the act first interesting. Then I can get love for him and I feel like I get something inside me where relates to this. That's how it started 2018. So
So in other words, you try for say comedy now or escape route for poverty.
yeah, I escape with. Yeah, that's the right word. Escape with balance poverty.
When you look at the name selfie, how selfie come inside? The name selfie. What in bring about the name selfie?
Okay, so I tell you, just not say I don't try so many things. This selfie name it came long before being a comedian. First off, the community where I find myself, na that kind youth man community we provoking day, how we provoke yourself daily. So I happen for be the first person we get Android phone among my age mates. And at that point, I don't get no use of the phone. Now for just the snap and they do the selfie stuff and everything. So it become a provocation, they begin to call me selfie. I'll be the vex first for the name. Say the name can stick. Then I be a DJ. I was a musical DJ. So then I defend them for giving me. I said, well, I take name when they don't give me no. I was being called DJ Selfie at the time. So when comedy show, say man don't suffer myself. Like just like that, just funny. Yeah, that's what the selfie name take come.
Um, People where can normally come into comedy, like you say, you own starting, you see, I'm like a route for escape from poverty. But then there is something inside of them where like funny about them and get for share with people and make people forget about all their sorrows. You get that inside of you.
Yeah, okay. So before comedy, me na that kind of person where for every gathering where I just know how for put. I don't even know how they come out. We say they come out, but I know how for drop smile on people in face, regardless of the situation. We gonna happen in a class when during the days of day school, they just see me like the clown among people. Like they can't get that for just talk and make them laugh. I don't know say they do comedy free. You know, attend that we don't dey make money. I for don't be lost by now. So but like then so when I can start this comedy thing. Actually, when you find yourself now, outside you suppose for the creativity, you just struggle for get the contents, the materials. So then I can find things easy. At times I just need for look at somebody and I'm waiting for say for let you laugh. I just need for look at situation at the picture out the phone. Even in burial, I dey pick the phone out of her. That's how spontaneous I can try for be. So I just feel like this are something will be the inside me. I be just need to accept them and bring them out.
So is it that anybody were able for make people laugh? Look at people and say, if I crack this joke, it will laugh. That person can happen for be a comedian.
No, but that person can be a funny person because being a comedian means you are it's a profession. Actually, comedy is not a child's play. So, in order for you for be called a comedian, you must first of all accept the profession. Like this is what I want to do. Because somebody make you laugh, not make the person a comedian. I only make the person a funny person. And we have those people like they're just funny in nature. You see them, you go laugh. They say something, they respond to you, you go laugh. But give them mic, go to up on stage, man, they can't do nothing. Give them script, say go act a comedy skit or a comedy movie, they will not deliver because most of them feel. But the thing that just a natural funniness just there around them. Why you should get the in depth of being funny when I make you a comedian and accepting the profession and make you a comedian.
Right. Accepting the profession makes you a comedian. You know, inside salon, yeah, all around the world we can see, I mean, many cases, but let we take salon as a case study. Yeah, a case study wherein people in a salon where they see comedians saying, this now just idleness or now because this person no get any other thing where you learn. You know, what do you get for say about this?
Well, I feel like that was 5, 6 years ago. People had that mentality. Though that's human being for you. The mentality go still there, say comedy na for either. But if you take a look at the new phases of comedians in the country, we get people them waiting to come to get double masters, people with masters, degrees, people that have been to higher institutions, tertiary education, they've gone through. So comedy is not a child's play, and comedy you know they do are not for dropouts. Actually, comedy is not for dropout. Comedy is not for person wey no intellectual. Comedy is not for full man work. You for highly intelligent. You know that because I don't know you problem wake out. I don't know you mood where you dey. So for that make you laugh, I for be highly intelligent and sensitive for now for come around you. You don't just go to work and street and just say something you laugh, but I need for study you it gets for you with everything. So come but that's the normal perspective. But I believe say with time and with the pace at which we dey carry go comedy so people go get for understand say man that's comedy not so because masters people with masters sages on masters degrees and the rest of it they are into comedy so that they don't clearly tell you say comedy is also child's play.
All right, comedy not a child's play. All right, then we talk about comedy not being a child's play. The challenges we get for with being a comedian.
Okay, so first off, one of the first challenges them are not actually fortunate, unfortunate rather for facing that kind of challenge was is the neglect of your family. For let a family get somebody who choose to be a comedian, some family can bow at you, some family not can accept that. I'm not fortunate for being in that kind of position because I'm just from that nuclear family, me and my mama. So when I said to my mama, I want to do this, and okay, if you feel like you will do good, you get whatever blessings you need from it, that's it. But some people the fact say they want to do comedy, family go they look at them one kind ew comedy, you understand. Another challenge now it's into the business world and we and the corporate people them. Funnily, the institutions them and private sectors them not able to understand say entertainment they can spread like wildfire, like entertainment are the future. And you cannot control what you are not investing on. In order for let them able to control the entertainment and reap from them, they're supposed for the invest. But the investment of this private sector into the entertainment is very, 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 very low. Now, people they plan the event, myself they plan an event, but you go in for sponsorship and the turnout will be very low. You go right to like 50 to 60 people there, only 5 or 6. How hard, you know how hard training it is. 5 or 6 go only get back to you, and then 5 and 6 and they now on a high negotiation. Probably what you go ahead and even cover, you're not going to cover that. So the support, I'm not in, I'm not keen to relate entertainment support to the government. Yes, the government gets a role for play because there are policy they need for set way for help the entertainment because in order for the government for empower youth they need for empower entertainment because the largest populated sector na the country the entertainment. You know entertainment varies, some money into movies, some money into music, and this if the government able set policies then we go empower the entertainment. Trust me, the level of grumbleness in the country they reduce because people will get things so no every 70 in fact 90% of Sierra Leoneans get art in them, the art, the love of art in them you get. So if only the platforms then they end the privileges them they where other countries they give to the youth them definitely, but that support not there.
I mean, so you did try for say, empowering youth in entertainment is a platform for empower them for the future.
Yeah, that's the keyword, the empowerment for the future, yes.
All right. You did talk about other countries them way then they empower youth them for entertainment. Let we talk about comedians in Sierra Leone compared to other countries them. Where you take a look at Nigeria for case study, yeah, you will see that people appreciate them comedians in Nigeria compared to even the one where we get in Sierra Leone. Yeah. Why, if you say that, they happen?
Well, I just feel like it's because of the narrative of comedy wey people don't get. You know say till now some certain people when you tell them say this person a comedian, they are matured people, they know a lot about life, but then they get that bad perception based on the kind of comedy wey dem don experience, you understand. But I feel like say na that force the Nigerians and try for work on for get people for understand the new face of comedy wey na this stand up comedy, for them to understand how intelligent and how decent and how classic it is. So when people get that actualization, they say this stand-up comedy na something wey I for pay 1 million for go watch, then people go start coming into it. So, but I just feel like the appreciation is very little where we dey get, but it's growing because now you dey see formal events them like if this bank get event or this institution or this, they will call on a stand-up comedian either for can perform or for host or for co-host the event. So it's coming and we need more of that. We need more platform for the people get for understand say stand-up comedy it's something they should invest in and something they should work with. So I would say the appreciation is coming gradually. That will not lie. It's coming gradually, yeah.
When you talk about stand-up comedy, somebody go see and say you get a lot for do with communication skills, especially you get for look at the crowd and the type of language within they speak and all. How you can go about that side?
Well, first off, me a situational comedian. I deal with in my skits, in my content creating, whatever I do, and as long as it gets for do with comedy, I tend to surround it with things happening in society. You understand? So when I want to create my content, I ask myself, where am I going? What type of people am I going to meet? So based on the kind of people that I go meet, I know what for go tell them. I not go by married, I go talk about bank. I don't go except otherwise. I don't accept na bank and I'm married. But I don't go and married, I go talk begin to talk about society and when I go for married, I'll tell them relationship jokes or the rest of it. So and also so the language we get with key languages and we get the Creole, literally everybody there, if not everybody what 90 to 95%. And we get major languages that way, even if person not belong to them, but you get some word or two where you go say where you sabi when like the Mende and the Timni. So I try for get this language in me. I try for study them and learn them. For art to me craft, so when I go like I normally play with language. I dey play with words a lot in my performances. So I try as best as possible and also for go with the Queen's language because we all seek international platforms. So when I will get the opportunity for showcasing myself on an international platform, I will know how to communicate because if you take me now for go America, definitely not everybody don't go there really clear except Sierra Leoneans them what they you understand. So I don't go first in that minute for them to hear the Creole. I will be delivering in English as well as the Creole and make them understand say this is not a language because now it's time. Even Nigerians them broken English and broken pidgin Creole or whatsoever. Sierra Leoneans then they are now where they hear and clearly word for word and even know how for talk am because they allow we for learn am, they not force am per we create yeah. So that's the kind of thing. So I work with languages. I try for relate my language to the people that I meet.
You know, there are lots of people where they come into something because they look at somebody and say, this person admire what they do, and so like I wish I can be like him. In your own case, you come into comedy because you see him as escape route for you. But then, is there somebody where you look at a comedian, necessarily where you say this person as I admire him and I see him as a mentor?
When I start, if person be the way I see where I admire before I start, no. When the truth of the matter is, before I start comedy, I not be sabi no stand up comedian in the country. I not be even know what stand up comedy is. I just love the act of putting smile on people's face. Then somebody come over, say a friend of mine, he carry with the Nigeria comedy cassettes. So then be the player, huh? I get for can fall in love more with the act. Say, okay, if I go do this kind of thing. From then now, people begin to tell me, say, this thing where you want to do so. Some other people they do am. And begin show me to people. And then the first person I get for encounter was Yemata. So I would rather call Yemata like a father to me, more rather than a mentor. He's more than a mentor, so I would say a father. But like I don't look somebody and say I can do comedy because I see this person they do. I know. I not be see that person there. Yeah.
Let we talk about earlier on you mentioned say comedy in a platform for empower somebody. Let we talk about how comedy do empower you.
Okay, so first off, I would say, like as I tell you earlier, I say comedy will be an escape route for me because from 20, from 2014 after the Ebola, when things became scanty, everything was up and down. Like survival was hard, hard to do lots of odd jobs just for make sure say we feed. And until 2018, just me and my mama, I had to take care of her because she's above 50 now. So when I can't get encounter with comedy 2018 to now to presently, I would say comedy has been like the best thing that have ever happened to me because comedy don't make at least if I go jump us in market now, I know side for go take for campaign. Yeah, comedy pays a lot, and also comedy don't give me the opportunity for meet with people them where if I get problem today, I know side for call. If I get police case, I know that for go meet. We know they pray for that. You understand? And also, I happen for get us a contract deal with a Nigerian-based company, a youngster worldwide. Presently, the company where I work with, now a Nigeria company actually, where they get a branch in Freetown, but the headquarters in Nigeria. So, I signed into this company 2020. That's last year. I signed into the company 2020. So, from that point, just imagine a comedian will start comedy 2018, get a record deal 2020. It's been a blessing. So, and actually, money they can say now, I will take care of me, mama.
Wow, that's wonderful. Let me talk about waiting comedian selfie day up to presently.
Okay, so comedian selfie they up to lots of things, but one that major is my first stand-up comedy show.
Okay.
My stand-up comedy show where I plan for talk for 1 hour.
All right. But you could just tell me the name first.
No, I just mean not like I want to talk what I'm now for 1 hour, but on the day of the show, I want to be performing for an hour. Something that has never been done in Sierra Leone.
Wow, that day will be so wonderful.
It's a challenge. Yeah, it's the show tag Black and Funny.
Wow, black and funny. So this black and funny person, now you right?
Actually, that's the tricky part of this show. When I say black and funny, everybody relates out to me. That's just where I get people attention. But actually, there's a message. As I tell you, me a content creator, I always dey do things with message. I not just dey do because I want do. I like we get let people they know say man we get minds them we bright. So it's a message I want to send out. Black and funny. The message is simple. Because we are black, we are not funny. That's the key message. There are a lot of things and there are a lot of ways them way they put ourselves as black people outside. We make the white people they see we like we actually funny. Because there are things we're not supposed to struggle for. But because we don't get the right to know how or how to address certain issues them. The white people could probably I say back in say they look when they laugh. Say look these people, their population not high, they're not boku, their country not big, then they will take care of and then they get resources. So literally we are black but we are not funny. But we don't make ourselves funny. So basically, that the theme of the show is, and now this message I want to pass out to people in different ways. It's going to be a theater kind of comedy show wherein I therefore bring in the acting side of me and the stand-up comedy side of me all together on stage.
All right. You dey talk about you being the comedian we get for, I mean, talk for over 1 hour. Is it that you not get other people where you feature up at the program?
I feature lots of the big names them. The Kino Amani, Richie Obama, Ogawa faculty, Yemata, my boss Sayo the comedian, and some young minds them. I get 8 to 9 comedians pass obviously we get for join me, but then get limited time, then we don't do their own. So I just try and go do small and give people a different feelings before I can take over the stage and do a 1 hour stand-up comedy special.
So now, other than that, the people in way you did try for focus the attention on.
Like the audience, you mean? It's Sierra Leone. I know, like I create content with the notion that pikin for watch am, mama for watch am, papa for watch am, and everybody for take her off from am. Not to that kind of content where if mama see an iPhone, you go tell you say no delete her. No, no one see this, so that kind of thing. So basically, it's society. That's why I tell you, I'm a societal comedian, so I talk society.
You dey create am for Sierra Leone, but what if somebody when I Sierra Leone and they out of the country presently and want for look at them, how you go for watch them?
That particular show there, it will be I go watch am later because we not go for stream am live. Yeah, you know the country go there now. Somebody go and take chance. You go and come can buy tickets and I get to. And I don't invest a lot. I don't put in a lot into the show. So I go need people for come out and support me, not just because of the money, but because of what they prepare for tell people or for keep people or for show people. So some man go when you see a live, just you know, I buy that out the money want I didn't house. So based on that, but definitely after the show, the show get for be recorded and e get for the out on lots of platforms them, so people can watch am. But for now, let's focus on people buying the tickets and people attending the show. On the,
So let we talk about the ticket price and the venue.
okay, so the venue now YWCA New Hall, opposite U Building. Yeah, just bus halt. And the ticket price then range from 50,000 leons, 150,000 leons, and 250,000 leons. And platinum now by donation.
And the date and time?
The dates now November 5. November 5. And the time, the red carpet to start 6 actually, and just 7 the live band go to play now. 8 o'clock the main event starts. So like 8 to 8:15, the first act go to that stage.
Alright. So what can people for expect?
Greatness, humor, edutainment, liveliness, and creativity, persistency, creativity, and try for be yourself, and not look at when you start. That's something people can very very much get controversies over. Like, I just start, I don't know when you go big. No, it's not about when you start, it's about what you have to offer. I start 2018 and 2021 now. I've performed for every stand-up comedian, like every comedy show. I'm a feature of that particular show. It's not by my making, but by the special grace of God and hard work. I put in a lot of work. You do research, you create your own content, be your own brand. Just create yourself, make yourself known in a much, be popular for the right reason. So, and hard work, it pays. And God, why you I feel like say you not going to laugh, because you know say woman have no problem day. But for people who they look out there, me presently they just sack me. So yeah, then just sack me. No laugh yet, please. I want to still keep the mood. Very good. So try not for laugh. La challenge you, yeah. So then just sack me simply because they say they catch me they cheat. When me no say I not cheat. What can happen? You know say this me show. So I dey try for advertise me show. So then there's there I go na that one bar na beach. I dey try for advertise me show. So what they come? Then me to assist this zip. He hook power lady close. Direct the lady can house, not to me. Listen, follow the story. I don't know. Na can na me to assist in zip na direct and can house. I don't know, but what can house? I forget to pull me to assist. So I don't know. Say the lady follow me can house. You get if you follow the story. So where the lady can house now? I don't know. I'm on internet now. I need the woman to be the date. He can. He knock up in the message. He say how me they cheat on her. I say I don't know. Now we can I say oh so the lady he can. So like you see that kind of thing. This is a trust issue that online cause that one day. So